I'll say I think we're doing really well. I think, we're just gelling more and more every single day. We're getting, all the small details ironed out, which I think is the most important part in the back end, being very detail oriented. And overall, we're having fun flying around and I'm playing confident. I think that's probably the most important, when you're defensive back, you got to play confident, got a little trash talk in there too and making plays. So I'm feeling very confident.
Let's go to Marcus Benjamin. Marcus, go ahead.
Hey, Meesh, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Just wanted to get your take on the scrimmage, really. So what did you learn about the defense after the scrimmage and also the offense? What did you learn after that scrimmage?
The on Saturday.
Yeah.
I would say what I learned from the defense, just how competitive we are. How we're never going to back down, regardless of any situation that we're in. Coach Cristobal put us in some situations where like we kind of had I would say the offense had the upper hand. We were able to respond and still make plays, and understanding, being able to be resilient. We go against a guy like Cam Ward. And if he scores on us, we gotta be able to bounce back. That's what we did on Saturday. And the offense, it's amazing to see Xavier Restrepo, Sam Brown, Jacoby, Cam Ward, Ines Cooper, all those guys lining up against them. It just gives me even more confidence, going into the season that, these are guys that I'm competing against. So not only confidence for myself on how I'm going to perform, but, just overall how they're going to perform as well. They're very tight knit group and, they're going to make a lot of big plays.
Next, we'll go to Adam from the Sun Sentinel. Adam, go ahead.
Hey, Meesh, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So obviously, about 2.5 or about 2 weeks or so until you guys open up in Gainesville. That's obviously a big game to start the year. Sorry if you can hear one of my dogs barking in the background.
Yeah.
Probably working from home, but obviously it's a big game to start the year. What do you think? I don't know who you guys opened up with when you were at Washington, but what do you think are maybe the pros and cons of starting off with a big time game, big rivalry game, as opposed to maybe playing like an FCS team or a team that might be considered a little bit easier.
Right. I would say I don't really see any cons. I think, I only really see pros in the situation. It's a big time game. Teams got to be, fully dialed in. And honestly, our mindset over here, we treat every game like it's a big game. So, regardless of if it was the FCS team, we're treating it like a rivalry game and going into it with the mindset of, dominating. So, the mindset and the operation week in and week out and how we prepare for teams doesn't change whether we're in the national championship or it's our first game against possibly FCS teams who still that they're good as well. But I would say the pros to just a big time game. It's going to be a good test for us. We're up for it. We're ready. We're more than ready.
And I know, I mean, a lot of coaches will say, and players will say that the biggest, improvement comes between game one and game two. Obviously, there's less room for error when you're playing in a big game like this. So, I mean, I know you guys haven't really started prepping for the Gators yet, but have the coaches kind of impressing you guys like, hey, we need to be like ready out the gate?
No, like you said, we haven't really been, worried about talking about Florida. We've just been focused on, getting ready. I would say we're more, locked in on the scrimmage. We've, gone throughout this whole week, treating it like a game week to get ready for Saturday. So I would say we're dialed in on Saturday for our scrimmage number 2, to be honest.
Any other questions for Meesh? Oh, there's Marcus again. Marcus, go ahead.
Hey, Misha, just kind of wanted to ask about Jaden Harris and just kind of what you've seen from him, kind of playing alongside him, and just your thoughts on his play so far in camp.
Well, first of all, that's my brother. He's the guy that he's back there with me in the back end. He's been with me, since the start of fall camp, and he's been playing exceptional. Well, he's one thing that I think I've been very impressed by him is just his ability to adjust to different formations, playing that strong safety. There's so many calls that you have to make in that strong safety position, and he's handled that very well. And he's fast, he covers, and I think the biggest thing with him is he hits, he's physical, and I think when some people think of strong safeties, they think of maybe a super huge guy, but he's big, but he's not 6'4", 230, like I said, safeties are a little bit smaller now, but he comes down. You would think he's 6'4", 230 the way he comes down and hits, and like I said, he's just so intelligent and he's just confident and smart. And he's just been getting better and better every single day. So, it's honestly, great playing alongside him. It's my guy.